Zelda, who's able to then dominate stage.
But Don is no easy opponent in himself. Now, I'm not as like well-versed in like knowing who Sephie is, but Don I know is like a long-time Mario guy. That's Don fan, right? That's Don, the one and only. So, already PkChris gonna be looking for an up air. Not gonna be able to find it, backing off a little bit, trying to hit Zelda for getting a little bit too ambitious, hitting his own teammate.
Clicking back and forth. I like that stop there from Don, though. Pivoting, just going for up throw, up air, and then waiting for the Yoshi double jump. But Suarez didn't give it to him. Aware of how to play around and okay, just forward smash your teammate. It's fun. Get over there, and it worked. Okay.
You know what? Don tried to do something funny. Don wanted that spike. Don died for that spike. So you know what? I respect the attempt, but deserved. So gonna be going on to the next stock there. PkChris and Suarez 69 and 75 respectively. Right now, Don just gonna be looking to protect his own teammate, right? Protect Sephie getting back onto the stage.
This like dual-layered ledge trap, but almost all of the harassment was coming from a 45-degree angle, just shooting down with PK fires, with eggs, harassing the neutral getup that they knew they were going to do with that space. And at the end, while it did flip sides, the ledge trap was eventually successful.
Okay, PkChris could be jumping in there with the PK Fire, not going to be able to find a phenomenal little lightning kick there to clean up that stock. If Zelda can actually connect that sweet spot, let me tell you, she can clean up those stocks while she's at it. But goes for the up throw, not able to get anything else off of it, quickly interrupted whatever he was cooking. Tries to go through the back here into the F tilt, not safe enough on hit though to get that.
I've been really enjoying how Suarez is just trying to make his opponents whiff. It's like, just make red team play at jump out of shield or do something. That time, a little bit too close for comfort, and the up smash trigger was pulled.
Ooh, little poke into the spike as well. Oh my goodness, that was devastating.
Yeah, and a huge swing that was, like, given the status of Don right now, they needed something big to happen immediately, and it was served on a silver platter.
Okay, PkChris can be backing up, trying to help out the teammate. That's exactly the kind of target switching that you need to employ in doubles. What's more important than taking that stock off? Making sure your teammate does not die.
Very, very true. Oh, this is huge, potentially a huge combo, but PkChris pivots off of it. Still, landing the Yoshi down air in any circumstance is such a massive amount of damage.
Oh yeah. That's a little bit of a back kick, fading away yet again. Goes for these downers, stalls a little teeny tiny bit. PkChris landing down with Magnet. What's gonna be the play here? Tries to get the punish. Love the idea. Just a little bit off on the spacing happens to the best of us.
Getting back and forth, blue team blue team deciding to go on the offensive despite the setup that Zelda was getting an opportunity to do. Sephie just taking huge advantage. A little bit of healing off that Din's fire. Oh yeah. But Suarez survives off of it. Wow.
Okay, gonna be looking for that forward. Not gonna be able to get it. PkChris landing, tries to go behind and does not get that grab. Sephie with the quick little up tilt, swapping that child away. Now PkChris tries to roll in again. Just Sephie playing a fantastic keep away game.
Yeah, doing a lot of drift back, change sides, drift away once more. But there's only so much you can do given how pounding Suarez is being. That was so cheeky. Able to hit under the stage from that up air and turn it into, at the very least, an even game enough.
Oh, but then Suarez just dashes in a little bit too far, ends up getting hit by Ness's pummel. Not intentional. You know, and everybody slips up here and there. Rolls in, and that's going to be the back hit. Awesome.
Yeah, very, PkChris, very keen on noticing that the main source of cross-up and main source of movement in general from Sephie in that 2v1 was just by rolling. So just wait for the roll, back out of shield, move on to the next game.
Yeah, so going to be going on to game number 2. Let's see what is actually going to play out. I feel like ultimately PkChris and Suarez, they play dubs. They clearly play dubs too. They are like bouncing off of each other, but then it's not about the team combos when I say that. It is about the aforementioned target switching. I know I sound like a broken record at this point, but I cannot emphasize how important it is to stop your advantage preemptively, which is always going to be a coin flip, and instead help out your teammate who is getting comboed, which can surefire prevent damage if you get there fast enough. If you can do that, if you can mitigate that, your defensive play is going to be chef's kiss.
But what I equally like about the time that we're seeing here play for both teams is, while PkChris and Suarez, like, they kind of know what they're looking for. They know they're familiar with each other and how they want to exert their game plans. But Don and Sephie are taking a moment of like, we're going to talk about stage, we're going to talk about game plan, we're going to really kind of deconstruct what went wrong. because at the end of the day, it was a 2-stock in blue team's favor. They need to emphasize on their own team's strengths rather than just letting PkChris and Suarez run all over them.
Yeah, so they're going to be jumping on to game 2, and then also, like, you know, there's, like, that unfortunate, like, foiler from Don that was like, yeah, you pushing it. You're pushing it, buddy, okay? But, yeah, let's see what they can make happen. They're going to be opting to go into Hollow Bastion. Already Suarez getting into the dash grab, into the back throw, and Don, a little bit of a downbeat, right? Just to reset the situation, flooding everybody away into oblivion. But what a juggle setup.
I really do like that use of the flood because you're taking characters that spend so much time in the air using their aerial acceleration and speed, and just saying, okay, I'm just going to change up your spacing, and that alone will make you uncomfortable, and maybe even set up for a whiff punish.
Okay, they're going to be getting that back heel off. Suarez is going to be going back in, sitting in shield, waiting for this next option, looking for the falling back heel. Not able to get the falling forward at that point in time.
Oh, and Sephie air dodges in the blast zone. That's so unfortunate as the stock has dropped rather quickly. Can they close out on PkChris or Suarez here? The lightning kick doesn't do it, and PkChris is able to get a reversal with a back throw. Okay,
yeah, just getting caught sitting in a little bit too passively at that point in time. Goes for the PK flash. Little delayed angle to get the full, like, vertical thing. Make sure, like, accidental bounces on the edge of the stage.
And the survivability. PkChris is going ledge to ledge, but looks very comfortable in doing so. The Zelda's forward tilt only ends up connecting on Don, but he can make it back.
Neutral fade away. PkChris dashing, looking for that forward yet again. Gets that double jump cancel. PK fire backing off a little bit. Okay.
Oh, wow. The DI from Suarez. Both of them sitting at such huge percent star, but the change of it, the understanding of, hey, like, I know what Mario's looking for in most of these cases. He left himself very open, did PkChris, but it's still in a very, very commanding position, especially with that backer coming in from Suarez. Will the edge guard be completed? Chooses to revert back to center because he knows Zelda's reach.
A little bit off, a little bit off, a little bit too much to the side, and then Zelda just couldn't drift down to safety. So you know what? Appreciate the attempt, but alas, sometimes we don't make it back onto the stage. Suarez, though, a little bit of a double jump, waiting, ends up actually going to ledge that time. Suarez is up to no good, but then Sephie just helping out their teammate, yeah? Just quickly getting that hit and making sure Don gets back onto the stage in one piece.
Oh, taking advantage of that situation beautifully with Sephie. After seeing PkChris hit their own teammate, turn that into an opportunity for a double KO. And I mean, Don, it's 4 stocks to 3, or at this point, Don doing an amazing job of just playing the dashback game and taking advantage of the stage width that is available to them on Hollow Bastion.
Yeah, absolutely. Suarez is going to be looking for something, landing a little bit too unsafe on shield. I like the attempt, I like the idea, but honestly, the end lag after somebody throws somebody is not all that much as you think it is. So you have to be either super tight on the timing or don't go for it at all.
Not to mention Mario's back throw turns your opponent into a hitbox. It can be hard, a little bit awkward to time.
Ooh, but excellent up smash at the ledge. Suarez, what an upbeat. Wow.
Wow, what a change. The stop change code happens yet again. Wow, Chris died
for that. That was, I get it. I know what Chris wanted, but come on. Come on, buddy.
If you got the quip, though.
He almost did. He almost did.
Almost did.
But you can't actually recover. You just got to bounce on the side of Hollow Bastion. He did have enough height and space to do that.
Still, a stock lost after a flubbing decision and a flubbing recovery turns this game into even for the most part, but Don is trying to make this go to a game 3. The down throw from Sephie trying to set up for even more. Don't get hit by the PK Thunder.
Okay, Chris gets that forward off. Gonna be looking for like double jump cancel magnet stall into the back heel. Was not able to find it at that moment in time. Now Chris wants that kill. Chris wants that back heel. And that DI on the back throw. Mildly sus. That was
mildly sus. It's definitely a version for it.
That's the scientific fighting game terminology, okay?
Oh yeah.
Goodbye.
Ouch.
Wow.